Hello, this is Les Brown. I want to have a conversation with you. We are, needless to say, in a very strange place, a place where we have never been before. And I want to talk to you about how do you maintain your sanity? How do you keep a grip? How do you find peace in the midst of a storm? I remember when I was first diagnosed with cancer and the doctor said that it was 4th stage. And I had to give a speech. I was preparing to go up to motivate and inspire people. And at the same time, I felt that I could feel the breath of death, old man death, breathing on the back of my neck. And as I was standing backstage, my son was with me. He knew what I was going through. He knew that I was in a lot of pain. And he didn't say anything. And it was a short distance from the back of the curtains to the microphone. And it took them some time to get me up. And I asked them later, why didn't you say anything to me to motivate me, to encourage me? He said, I did. And I said, what was that? He said, I opened the curtain and I allowed you to see the microphone. And it was only 4 steps to the microphone. And I knew once you saw the microphone, something was going to happen. And I said, like what? He said, your eyes got wide and you became oblivious of your pain. And when they called your name, you walked out and grabbed the microphone. I said, you know what? I ought to knock you out. Well, that was a good strategy on his part because the presence of mind on what I was about to do possessed me much so than what was told to me. And at this point in time, more than ever, where people have lost their jobs and then they announce a lockdown and you can't even go out and look for a job and bills are stacking up and you have to deal with how do you keep yourself together in the midst of that, this uncertainty? And our leaders are giving us all type of confusing messages. And here's what I can share with you based upon how I've been weathering a variety of storms in my life. Number one, you're still here. And what we have to do each and every day is wake up in a spirit of gratitude that all things work together for good for those who love God. And to know that as long as you have a pulse, oh, come on now, as long as you are breathing, that your next miracle is just around the corner. I strongly believe something that Stacey N.C. Grant said. She said, action, despite the distractions. That this is a time that we don't have the luxury of wallowing in what has gone wrong or what's happening to us. What we've got to begin to understand that everything that is happening right now is happening for us. They might mean it for evil, but God means it for good. And that as we have this spirit of optimism, that everything, in spite of the circumstances, judge not according to appearances, in spite of the situation, that everything is going to work out all right. I can't prove it. I have no evidence to point to and say, this is where I'm standing because of this. No, I have nothing that can substantiate the statement and the position. Therefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, that having done all to stand. No. Here's what I'm saying. That in each and every one of us, there's a presence. There's a power. Come on, Dr. Howard Thurman, who was a mentor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Howard Thurman spoke some words. He said, there's something in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life, your days will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. And I say that you're listening to me right now because you've decided to pull your own strings. You've decided not to allow yourself to react to all the winds of life. You've decided to stand up inside yourself and experience that peace that passeth all human understanding. There's a knowing inside of you that no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. And what you have to do during this time, more so than ever before, is to bolster your faith by reading things that encourage you, that inspire you, that listen to things that can build you from the inside out, that you turn off the television and all the negative news. There's a play that had a song in it called Don't Let Nobody Bring Me No Bad News. This is the time that you want to saturate yourself with positive messages that can empower you, that can help you feel good about yourself, that can give you a spirit of victory within yourself, where you say, thank you, Father. I got through it. Thank you for bringing me through. Thank you for giving me the power to weather this storm and all the storms that are ahead of me. Thank you for ordering my steps. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's what we must move with a spirit of gratitude. All things work together. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You have something special. You have greatness in you.